Alright, we're back. Against my better judgment, Gfred's back. This time with a scramble. Let's go for it. This video is brought to you by you. Thank you so much for simply being here and enjoying my content. Please do leave a comment, like the video, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for a chance to see your name here in a future video. Some jump starts. I've gone the wrong way instantly, but it's alright. It's not about how you start in a Gfred, it's about how you finish. Unfortunately, that's a complete lie and it's all about how you start. The rich get richer, as they say in Gfred. I still can't get over last time. It's crazy. This one's a scramble at least. So different checkpoint locations. Benny has taken over from Tom for placing the checkpoints. I still think I believe the actual order of the checkpoints is always done as like a random number generator kind of deal for the checkpoint orders. But okay, you're definitely not allowed to take that. But Benny has placed the checkpoints themselves where they need to be placed. So normally it's Tom who does that. Benny's doing it, so we'll see what Benny's got in store for us in this one. It looks like it's the quarry straight away. But it's all about where that actual quarry checkpoint is going to be. Where the Chiliad checkpoint is going to be. They're always close to Chiliad, close to where they should be, but a little bit off just to scramble it up a little bit. Alright, dad joke. Here's one. I knew a guy who collected candy canes. They were all in mint condition. Excellent. It has to be the quarry. That's too far left to be the airport, I think. My starting position made me miss the first checkpoint, but instead of respawning, I managed to DNF myself. Okay, so Tunix had an absolute nightmare, which means I might have a good race. Where do I go? Okay. Trying to get ahead of everybody so I can get a car. Gfred really is about how you start. Like, you get to the highway first, you get a car early, you're away, get away from the chaos and the carnage. Okay, that was lucky. Don't tell me. Don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Going as expected. So I'm sure there's some car spawns over here. If you're having to go over here to get some car spawns, then it's all gone wrong, but at least they exist for this eventuality. I could have got that, I suppose. The theme is MCEC Season 6 cars, by the way, for the traffic. That Mesa was... Ooh! Ooh! It is the quarry first. Alright, comeback time. Let's go. The GT1 car for the sports round. Looks like the leaders are going back up the highway. No, they're not. Where are they going? Unfortunately, it doesn't appear as though this Banshee GTS shares the same... Okay. Checkpoints are in the right place for this one. Beautiful. Is that like a double bluff to get to lull us into a false sense of security that we think all the checkpoints are just going to be normal until they're not? Where are we going? It's Chiliad. Why are people going that way to Chiliad? Surely this is the quickest way. Maybe it isn't. Maybe going all the way down down that road across the map and through the... I mean, this is the way that I think is the quickest. Just going straight to the OG route, but... Benny would never be so evil. Are you sure? Yeah, this Banshee GTS doesn't share the performance of the HSW version on vanilla, unfortunately. That would have been very nice, but... Still taking it. Still be happy about it. Should I take the duster? Try to get it mid-air. It's going slow enough. Need to make sure we get Chiliad out the way, and then we're going to be on a nice little run with this car. It's still got a very good top speed compared to the stuff that's been spawning for people. Once Chiliad's done, it's all basically highway, straights, all that kind of stuff. Just need to make it. So far the order has been Quarry and then Chip. I can't believe it. How many times have I said you've got to make sure to miss that? Oh my god. You should have taken my advice. It's the thing that always catches people out, like... Back in the early days of Gfred, the first time anyone ever did a Gfred, they would always get caught out by that little bush hiding the rock. It's just like a rite of passage, or it used to be when the OG route was the de facto route that you go. But either way, the very first time that you go this route, at least, you always have to go through that. Alright, so far the checkpoints haven't been too scrambled. These have been in the right locations. Has Benny been kind and just scrambled the locations rather than anything technical? Jesus. He's just put cough in the in-game chat. Leave me alone! Let me just get down, Chili. I hope I haven't... I don't actually know where the next checkpoint is. I hope I haven't made a mistake by just coming down this way and it's actually the lighthouse. The lighthouse would be the only way that this was a bad decision. then it's the lighthouse. Yeah, that's actually fair. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point, isn't it? No. Observatory. Okay. Well, this is a route that we know. Chiliad to Observatory. Oh my god, the pace difference. Is that the Cheburek? Round 1 GT3 car versus GT1 car from Sports. That is quite the pace difference. This was a good find, to have this all the way through, even though it took me ages to get a car. Laughing in his rigged car. Don't come at me with rigged. Oh, beautiful. I have no idea what position I'm in. The position counter is notoriously bugged on Project Homecoming Gfreds, so absolutely no clue. Missed him. Could I be fighting for a top 10 maybe? By the way, shout out to Episki, who's got the new Gfred world record of a, what was it, 15 minutes 17. Brought down the record by like over 10 seconds. It's just ridiculous. The first ever 15, like sub 15:20, 15.1. It's crazy. Did I butcher his name? What's his name? I thought that was his name. Episki? Is it Epixie? It's definitely EPESP. EPS? ES. Episki. EPISKY. Okay. I knew it was those letters, just not quite which order. Epic Sky. Oh, there's a C in there as well. Okay, I didn't realize. Is it really Epic Sky? Surely not. I would have seen a C if there was a C in that word. Bollocks! No C. So what are you talking about, Epic Sky? I just threw letters and ignored me. See, this is why I shouldn't listen to you lot. Anyway, a 15:17, and he mentioned some nice words. I want to say thanks for that as well. About how I've done so many Gfreds, and it is impossible for me to be competitive with people who are putting so many hours into it. And I've been doing it for so long. But I feel like I have to do it because it's part of, YouTube. So it's naturally going to have mixed feelings about it. So I appreciate him saying that. Either way, it's an absolutely ridiculous time. And he's a terrible human being for doing Gfred enough to get that kind of time. Just like all of them. Just like the lot of them. Stupid Gfred hot lappers. Oh, styled it out nicely. It's beautiful. Alright, next one's got to be Lighthouse. And then Finishing Island. All the checkpoints have been in the normal locations. Benny hasn't scrambled them up at all, apart from the order. I'm okay with that. Jesus, that in fairness almost wiped me out completely. So what's this been? We're doing G last. It's been an F, E. No, an F, R, E. No. Yeah. I can't work out what this has been. F, R, E, D, G, right? Fred G. Yeah, we've done a Gfred. No, we haven't. No, because we went to Chiliad from the quarry. It can't. It's an F E D R G. Yeah. It wasn't. It's not a Fred because we didn't do it. That would have been doing a regular Gfred except the lighthouse last. There's a C in there somewhere though. Very good. I feel like this is quite a long one. Like going all the way back to the lighthouse before going to the... Although we've cut off a bit with Chiliad straight after the quarry. I'm closing in on whatever this is. It looks fast. But this Banshee GTS is faster in a straight line. It's a Torero XO, isn't it? The GT1 car for the Supers round. Synchronized spins, thanks to the bushes. Alright, lighthouse. Again, totally normal. This has been great. There we go. Yeah, that Torero's definitely got better acceleration. I'll give it that. Alright, finishing island. Is this the right thing to do? I've just followed blindly and I'm not convinced. Surely going across. Why have I come this way? Going across the map past because you got to go through Zancudo to get. This was a terrible decision, Master. You've led me completely astray here. Felt like I was on for a top 5 as well, but this has to be wrong. The least I can do is pass him. The blind leading the blind. It might be a little bit of that. Okay, there's 3 of us actually. Yeah, there is someone further up the road as well, that's true. It's not just... I'm convinced this is wrong. There's no way this can be better than going across the map through Zancudo. Because we're going to have to turn around. Oh, he's getting out. Do I try something ridiculous? No, I'll just go for it. I was thinking maybe I could like go off the hill the wrong way, but it's not something I've ever tried, so I probably shouldn't. Damn it. Well, I'm at least parachuting in. That was a bit of a save. I'm not doing a second swoop. I hate the second swoop. I'm not comfortable. I don't feel like I'm high enough. I wonder if I'll beat Moggy, who went for the bridge swim. Oh, you can parachute from the bridge though. Oh no, there's Moggy finished. That was the right play. I hate second swooping. Okay. So what position was that then? You are kidding me! Third place! No way! What? What? Okay. Podium. Surprise Gfred Scramble podium. That's probably my best result in a Gfred Scramble, from what I can remember. When you passed Palito Bay, the leader was on the approach to Zancudo. How interesting. I wonder if that way was quicker. Apologise right now. I guess, Master, I apologise. You were right. Because Moggy ended up only 9 seconds back from Sipdex from going the Palito Bay route. The difference between us two was that he took the parachute jump off the bridge. I mean, you had plus 30 speed on the straight, so we did have fast cars, that's true actually. From the lighthouse it's faster over the top. I guess so. But I always like the tricky bit with that is that yes, it might be faster to drive there than drive through, but then you're having to have like a less good parachute than you would from doing the middle route and then going through the Hail Mary. So 6 and 2 3s, I don't know. I'd be curious to know which is actually quicker, but there's a reverse Hail Mary. If you can pull off a reverse parachute, it is faster. So you can do the Hail Mary, but from the opposite angle. Obviously, Moggy didn't do that, though, and he still was only 10 seconds back. So it wasn't necessary. So are we saying that if I wonder if I'd have saved 10... I probably would have saved 10 seconds on Moggy from doing that. So if I'd known about that and known how to do it and done the reverse Hail Mary properly, that could have been a win, potentially. Time to learn it, I guess so. For the one instance where we're going to go from the lighthouse to the finishing island again. You would forget after a week anyways. That's true. That's true. I can remember I can try and practice all the lines all I want, but trying to retain that information when I don't use that line until 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks later, it's impossible. This was an FEDRJ, which was 7.5% longer than a regular Gfred. So, Master, let's just say my character met some trouble at the bridge and fell down to their death instead of parachuting. Oh, rip. That's rough. And then we've got the reverse Hail Mary footage. Thanks, RJ, for this. Ah, I see. You can do it that way. Huh. Yeah, there's no way. Like, the next time we do one Gfred Scramble a month, we very rarely are going to go from the lighthouse to the finishing island. I could learn that. I could spend hours and hours learning that and never use it before we stop doing Gfreds because GTA 6 comes out or whatever. Like, there's no point. Cool to know that it exists, though. I can't believe I got a podium after not getting a car at the start and having to run as far as I did. What a great card to get. It did me well. 2 podiums in a row in Gfred. That doesn't happen anymore these days. Oh yeah, that's true. Tunic DNF'd immediately from the start. Had a terrible... It's a thing. If Tunic has a bad race, whether it's randoms, whether it's Gfreds, whatever. If Tunic gets a bad race, I'll have a good race. If I have a bad race, Tunic has a great race. It's happened so frequently now that it's a thing. It's 100% a thing. Look at me having a 3rd place podium great race after Tunic DNF'd at the start. I'll DNF more often then. Thanks, Tunic. Appreciate that.